Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the game where you will be rewarded for knowing the obscure rather than the obvious. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
I'm Glesney, and this is my boyfriend, Dan. I'm from Swansea originally, but I'm living in Belfast now.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Esther. This is my friend Jeanette, and we're both from Manchester.
Couple number three.
Hello, my name's Ian. I live in Edinburgh. This is Akin, who lives in North London, and we work together.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Sally. This is my husband, Ian, and we're from Leeds.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much indeed, all of you. A very, very warm welcome to Pointless. It's wonderful to have you all here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. Apparently he has gym equipment in every room in his house, so he can work out wherever he is. And I'm exactly the same, except my equipment are chairs, so I can sit. It's my Pointless friend, it's Trevor Nelson.
Thank you, thank you. That is true, actually.
Seriously.
It's not heavyweight gym equipment. It's like bands on the door in the garage, right?
Yeah, yeah.
A couple of weights in the bedroom. So it's just so that...
Well, in the bedroom, if it's just in the middle of the night, you suddenly think, ooh, I just do this.
No, not quite. When you get out of bed and you know you need a stretch. I do sound effects when I get out of bed now. I'm of that age.
Oh, yeah, same.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And you see something, you think, I've really got to
I better do it. No,
some
good
reps.
point.
That's
Well,
why I do it.
That's good.
It's a tip. It's a tip to any
in
of
front
you
of the
guys.
telly, presumably. Very
there you
useful.
go.
Yeah.
Always in front of... The only room I don't have any sort of equipment of any kind
Is the gym.
the bathroom or the
Interesting.
toilet.
Very good.
They're the only two places.
Ah,
Other
fair
than
enough.
that, throw a band there, throw a little weight there. You'd eventually do something.
It's a very good tip.
I'm just saying, you look
Thank
pretty.
you very much indeed.
You look very, you know.
You look very...
You just look very. You do.
Very,
You
I
look,
do.
Doesn't
Thank
he look
you.
very? You look very.
Listen, that's actually really pleasing. Really pleasing. Now, Andrew and Millie got through to the final last time, and I'm afraid they failed to lift the jackpot. So we add another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at £2,500. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. As is our wont, we will be eliminating the high scores at the end of each round. Just have to remember that and keep your scores as low as you can. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is UK geography. That sounds OK. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many cities whose first letter comes before their last letter alphabetically as they could, Trevor.
Yes. We're looking for any city in the United Kingdom, its overseas territories or crown dependencies with a name in which the first letter comes earlier in the alphabet than the last letter. This is according to the list of cities page on the gov.uk website as of September 2024.
Thank you very much indeed. Glesney, welcome back to Pointless. Good to have you here again. I have to ask, tell us about your brilliant name, Glesney.
Glesney, yeah.
Where's it come from?
That's Welsh. It comes from... The colour blue is glass in Welsh, so it comes from blueness.
Ah, lovely.
Thank you.
It's a great name, isn't it? Glesney. I think you're the first Glesney we've had on Pointless. Anyway, sorry, tell us more about yourself. This is your third show.
This is the third show, yeah. So I'm interested in teaching and travelling. So I've taught English in Romania, and I've also au paired twice in Italy and Spain, which was an interesting
Very
experience.
good. Do you have a favourite place you've been to?
To teach.
Either teaching or...
Romania was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, well, we turn from travel there to travel around the United Kingdom and its protectorates and dependencies. What would you like to go for?
So I'm going to go for Cardiff.
Cardiff. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said Cardiff? Cardiff is right. And down it goes to 25.
Okay.
Good, strong start there, Glesney.
Good, strong Welsh start there,
Yes.
Glesney. C comes before F, of course. Cardiff is one of the flattest cities in Britain, and on average is said to have more sunlight than Milan in Italy.
Who knew that?
I don't know who
That
knew
is
that.
amazing. Cardiff getting more sunshine than Italy.
But Milan is northern Italy.
Yes.
It's not sunny out in northern Italy.
Yes, you're right.
Sander, I'm disappointed in you.
Don't be disappointed.
A little bit.
No, I'm learning.
OK.
Thank you. Now, Esther, welcome back. Good to have you with us a second time. Tell us more about yourself, Esther.
So I like to crochet and knit a lot in my spare time, and I like to make clothes, but also little models. Like I've made my boyfriend a Cthulhu out of wool.
Oh, we all need a Cthulhu. Goodness me, how amazing. And out of wool. What an interesting novel kind of Cthulhu that is. Remind me what a Cthulhu is.
Cthulhu is like a tentacled demon from H.P. Lovecraft.
Excellent. How long did it take you to make the Cthulhu?
About 5 hours, give or take.
Wow. Is it all one colour or a mixture of...
All green, but with
green.
red eyes, evil eyes.
Well, obviously, it's a Cthulhu. Now, Esther, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to play this close to home, and I'm going to say Chelmsford.
Chelmsford. Let's see how many of our 100 said Chelmsford. Chelmsford, well, look at it, beats Cardiff. Down it goes to 1. Esther, this is terrific. Brilliant answer. 1 for Chelmsford.
Fantastic,
Yeah, that's
Esther. Really good. C comes before D, obviously.
Yes.
The first major witch trial in England was held in Chelmsford in 1566, you'd be pleased to know.
Wow. Thank you very much indeed. Ian F., you have initials after your name since we last met, which is exciting. Tell us more about yourself, Ian.
I particularly dislike thunderstorms and bicycles.
Wow. Explain.
When I was 14, we went on a school cycle trip around Holland, and everything was going brilliantly until we were cycling down an avenue of trees in a thunderstorm, and the inevitable happened, and it was the boy to my right who was struck by lightning. But they resuscitated him.
Oh, no.
And as far as I'm aware, he suffers no long-term consequences.
Wow.
But the things I remember the most are the noise when it hit was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. And being so close to it, I was able to look up the thunderbolt, which was the size of a football. And those are the two things that are permanently in my head.
Heavens above.
So, no bicycles.
But listen, there's a happy ending to that story. You just had to stick with it. There we are. Don't go cycling down avenues in thunderstorms. That's the gist of it, I'd say. Anyway, Ian, what are you going to go for? Which of our cities? It feels a bit humdrum after that.
I'm going to go with Canterbury.
Canterbury, says Ian. Let's see how many of our 100 said Canterbury. Canterbury is right. Well, 25 is our high score, 1 is our low. You passed 25. There you are on 5 for Canterbury. Very well done.
Fact about Canterbury you'd be interested in. Geoffrey Chaucer famously wrote the Canterbury Tales, but there is no evidence that he ever visited Canterbury.
Goodness. So you never went on a pilgrimage at all?
No, not at all. Just made the peas, made the money from it and didn't go and visit it, yeah.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Ian W., welcome. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Well, my name's Ian W. and I'm from Leeds and I'm retired, been retired a few years and enjoying life.
But this is marvellous. What do you fill your time with in your retirement?
There's a simple answer, which is quite trite, but whatever I want. And it genuinely is whatever I want. But I've done the standard things people do. So I've taken up gardening, I've got an allotment, I go running, get fit. But I've also done my family tree as well, which was quite fun. So I know where I'm from now.
Well, and where are you from?
So it seems like everywhere, but I've done my line back to royalty. So I'm actually a direct descendant of Henry VII.
Good for you.
And through
How
Henry VII,
exciting.
kings and queens of England.
Oh,
well,
my
kings,
goodness.
of course. Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's worse than that.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm a direct descendant of Margaret Beaufort, which I think means we're related.
Oh, my goodness. We're practically...
So,
we're
we'll have a beer afterwards in a chat.
Yeah, we will do that. Excellent. We can swap some photographs. That'd be fun. And now, Ian, what are you going to go for?
Well, I've got a safe one and a dangerous one.
Well, you know what I'm going to advise.
Let's do it. Newry.
Newry. Newry, let's see. How many of our 100 people said that? Newry. Is right. Look, it's one of those. You see? There we are. Fortune favours the bold sometimes. Very well done. That's a pointless answer. It adds £250 to today's jackpot. It takes the total up to £2,750. And it scores you nothing.
Pointless, unbelievable. Newry in County Down, Northern Ireland, and it's on the border near the Republic of Ireland. Newry was founded in 1144 alongside a Cistercian monastery.
Nice.
Great answer.
Thank you very much. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. Nothing, Ian, is the best score of the pass. Very well done. Then we travel from there to 1, where we find Esther and Janat. From there to 5, where we find Ian, F and Akin. And from there to 25, where we find Glesney and Daniel. You're a little bit ahead there, which means, Daniel, you know what you have to do. Good luck finding a nice low-scoring answer. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? Now then, Sally, welcome. Lovely to have you here from Leeds.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, didn't Ian do well?
I did.
I mean, superb play there. Tell us all about yourself, Sally.
So I'm also recently retired after 30 years as a nurse in the NHS. And so, again, now I've got lots of free time. We've got 3 sons between us. One lives in Scotland, one lives in Germany. So I'm currently trying to learn a bit of German so that when I go over there, I can speak to the family over there.
Yes. So they all speak German. Oh, is it?
Yeah, his girlfriend is German.
Right.
So, yeah.
How's the German going?
Not well. It's really hard to learn.
Yes. Gosh, well done you, though.
Thank you.
Persevere.
I will.
It'll
I
be
will.
so impressive. Sally, what are you going to go for? You're on nothing, by the way. 24 or less gets you into the next round.
So I'm going to try banger.
Banger. Banger. You get a red line. Shall we see if we can get you below that with banger? Banger is right. It gets you into round 2. And, oh, it nearly gets you one of those nice gold answers. Scores you 1. Very well done indeed, taking your total up to 1.
I was always confused with the 2 cities spelt Bangor. One Bangor in Wales, the other in County Down, Northern Ireland. The latter was awarded city status only in 2022.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Akin, welcome back. Good to have you with us again. Let us hear more about you, Akin.
So I'm the company secretary of my local football club, Enfield Town Football Club, and they were promoted last season to the National League. So
This is a big advance.
It is.
Very exciting. Are you there for every game?
Not every game, I can't go, but most games.
But as many as you can.
Yeah.
Does that represent anything in terms of club earnings, or is it just prestige?
It's prestige. Obviously, the higher you go in the leagues, you earn, obviously, there's more money, but yeah.
But you get a little prize for winning and going up?
A little bit, not too
silverware.
much. Yeah.
Silverware, an honour.
Yeah.
As it should be. Very good. Now, Akin, you are on 5. 19 or less gets you into the next round.
I'm
What have
going
we
to go
got?
for Dundee.
Dundee. Cutting it nice and fine there with the differential between the letter placing. I like it. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Dundee. You get a red line, and it comes in here. Very well done, Akin. Oh, and down it goes for 2. Superb. Taking your total up to 7.
Another good answer.
Yeah.
Now, did you know musicians Malcolm Molly Duncan and Roger Ball met at Art College? They were known as the Dundee Horns and went on to become one of my favourite groups, actually, founding members of the Average White Band.
Amazing.
Love what you learn on this show.
Yeah, from Dundee. I did sort of know. I knew they were Scottish. I didn't know from Dundee.
Great soul Scottish band.
Yeah, amazing.
Really underrated.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Now then, Janat, welcome back. Terrific to have you with us a second time. Tell us more about yourself, Janat.
I'm really into true crime. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of documentaries. I'm also a big fan of psychological thrillers.
Excellent. I mean, it seems to be a big growth area in podcasts as well. Do you listen to any of those?
I haven't dabbled in the art of podcasts just yet.
Yeah. Well, listen, they're for long journeys. They're just there in case you need them. But there's some very good ones. Yeah. Do you write anything at all? Have you tried that?
You know what? That could be on the bucket list in the future.
I think it should be. I think it should be. OK, anyway, now, Janat, you're on 1. 23 or less is what we want from you.
I was thinking Durham.
Durham. Why would you ever not think Durham? Beautiful place. Here is your red line. Can we get you below that with Durham? Certainly right. Come on, Durham. Yes, you are through. Very well done indeed. Down 6. Takes your total up to 7.
Well done, Janat. Which regatta is the most famous regatta you can think of?
Henley.
Well, Durham.
Durham also has one.
Durham predates
Definitely.
Henley by 5 years.
Look at that.
Yeah.
There you go. Brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. And well done, Durham. Love Durham. Daniel, welcome back to Pointless.
Cheers.
It pains me, as I'm welcoming you, I'm aware of a glaring red number on the front of your podium, which means you are the high scorers. But please do tell us more about yourself.
I'm a pretty big football fan, but I'm a long-suffering fan of Spurs. So I still haven't got to the new stadium yet, so I'm hoping to get over as soon as I can.
Yeah, why Spurs? What drew you to them?
It's my dad's fault, basically. He got me into it and I'm stuck and I can't get out.
You can't get out?
No.
That's it. You're in the Spurs spiral.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That can be an upward spiral as well as down. Daniel, you are the high scorers. We just have to have a lovely low score. Why not leave us with a pointless answer? That'd be a very, very...
Pointless answer?
Yeah, that'd be a wonderful thing to
I'll give you Derry.
Derry. I think that's a great answer. There's no red line for you as you're the high scorers, but Derry, I think that's a great answer. One for Derry. There we are. Brilliant answer, Daniel. Taking your total up to 26.
Yeah, unlucky. The name Derry is an anglicisation, that's such a word, of the original Gaelic name of the city.
Dyer.
There you go.
There you go.
We're a team, meaning Oak Grove.
Oh, well. Great centre for shirts in its time.
Is it?
Yeah. A lot of shirts used to come out of Derry.
You ever bought one?
Probably. Probably, without even knowing it.
Shall we look at some pointless answers? Douglas, Dunfermline, Inverness would have been pointless. Lisbon, Milton Keynes, Newport. Newry-Which was given to us already. Stanley in the Falklands and Stoke-on-Trent. Well done to anyone at home who got any of those right.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. That brings us to the end of our first round. It means, very sadly, we have to say goodbye to Daniel and Glesney. I'm sorry. We never got you into the teeth of competition, I felt. And I'm sorry we're not sending you home with a trophy, but it's been lovely having you on. Thank you so much for playing, Daniel and Glesney. However, for the remaining three pairs, now time for round two. Very, very, very well done indeed, everybody. Superb low scores in that round. Let me just hand out some accolades where they are due. Ian W., our lowest individual scorer with a pointless answer, and Ian and Sally on that far podium, our lowest combined scorers. So superb work. Good luck to everybody. Our category for round two today is famous people. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever is going first, will they please step up to the podium? OK, and the question concerns 2024 winners, Trevor.
Famous people in 2024, really, to be precise. We're going to show you clues now to 12 people who have all won something in 2024. The wins cover a range of achievements, and we've added their initials as well. Please name these people.
Thank you very much indeed. Can you identify the 6 people on this first board of clues? And they are... Labour leader who became Prime Minister after his party won the UK general election in July, KS. England footballer who won FIFA's Best Women's Goalkeeper for the second time, ME. Organist, conductor and TikTok star who won Global's Best Classical Award, AL. Star of ITV's Ibiza Weekender who won Celebrity Big Brother, DP. Cyclist known as the Manx Missile, who won a record 35th stage of the Tour de France, MC. And a former Pussycat Dolls member who won an Olivier Award for her portrayal of Norma Desmond in Sunset Boulevard, NS. There we are. Esther.
So I think I'm going to have to play it somewhat safe. I think this is right. I'm going to go with the former Pussycat Dolls member, Nicole Scherzinger.
Nicole Scherzinger, says Esther, looking across to Janat, just for reassurance, but absolutely right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole Scherzinger, good answer. Down it goes to 34, not bad.
Yep, former Pussycat Doll, Nicole Scherzinger. Her previous performance in the West End was as Grisabella in Cats in 2014, which earned her an Olivier nomination, not the win.
Very good indeed. Thank you very much, Trevor. Now then, Ian F. Can you name any of these people?
I know 3 of them. Which one is going to be the least is the issue, but I'll go for the footballer. I think that's Mary Earps.
Mary Earps. Wonderful, Mary Earps. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Mary, that's absolutely right. 34 is the only score we have at the moment. You pass it. 16. Brilliant.
Do you know what, Ian? She's also the first professional women's footballer to have a wax figure at Madame Tussauds.
Being on Pointless as well, Mary. Thank you very much
What's
indeed.
the bigger thing? Pointless or the wax? What do you think?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm a bit biased, but I have it on pretend authority that, yes, the panel at Madame Tussauds look at the people who've been on Pointless Celebrities. Now then, Sally, you are the last person to have this board. Would you like to talk us through it?
Well, there's only 2 on there now that I actually know. I'm not going to go for the first one because I think that'll be really high, Keir Starmer. So I'm going to go for Mark Cavendish as the cyclist.
Mark Cavendish, says Sally. Should we see how many of our 100 said Mark Cavendish? Mark Cavendish is right. Well, 34 is our high score, 16 is our low. You passed the high, you nearly joined the low. There we are, Mark Cavendish, 17. Well done.
Tremendous cyclist, well done. He surpassed a record of 34. He jointly held with Eddie Merckx, another legendary cyclist. Should we clear up the rest,
Yes.
Sander?
I can do some of them. Keir Starmer, obviously at the top, as we've heard.
Yep, he scored 70.
Anna Lapwood is the organist, conductor and TikTok star.
Pointless answer,
amazing.
Sander.
Yeah,
Very
well,
good. What
brilliant
about this
person.
one?
That one I'm less sure of.
He's a very, very out-there character and personality. It's David Potts.
David Potts.
Yeah, he would have scored you 6.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. We are halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. I can tell you, Ian F., you are our lowest scorer, so you and Akin are looking pretty good on 16. 17 is where we find Ian W. and Sally, and then 34 is where we find Esther and Janat. A little bit ahead, but nothing devastating, Janat. A nice answer on the next board, and you should get yourselves into the head-to-head. Good luck. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more clues to 2024 winners on the board, and here they are. We have former First Lady who won a Grammy for her audiobook, The Light We Carry, M.O., F1 champion who won the British Grand Prix for the 9th time, LH. US film star who won an Oscar and a BAFTA for her performance in Poor Things, ES. Indian author of The Hungry Tide who won the Erasmus Prize for his writings on climate change, AG. Singer who won 6 Brit Awards, including Song of the Year for her UK #1 single, Escapism, R. And Polish tennis player who won her 4th French Open singles title, IS. There we are. Ian, 16 or less at this early stage will get you into the head-to-head.
Well, that's not going to happen, but never mind. I'm going to go for the top one. Former First Lady, Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama, says Ian. You get a red line. In comes your red line at this level here. Do we get you close to or below that with Michelle Obama? 43 for Michelle Obama, taking your total up to a nice round 60.
She's pretty prolific, Michelle
She
Obama. She won her first Grammy in the same category for her first memoir, Becoming. Both books give practical tips and anecdotes from her life. So well done.
Thank you very much. A Grammy.
Yeah.
Wow, is that for the audio version? Or who knows?
That's
Who
Michelle
knows?
Obama.
Or
And
maybe,
whatever
yeah.
she touches,
Whatever she touches.
whatever. I mean, they do playlists. You know that every summer. Her and the former
Yes, I did know
president.
that, yes.
And if you're on that playlist, you sell loads of records. You get loads of streams. It's
Amazing.
They're that influential.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. Now then, Akin. On 16, 43 or less gets you into the head-to-head.
I'll go for the US film star and say Emma Stone.
Emma Stone, says Akin. You get a red line. Let's see how many of our 100 said Emma Stone. Emma Stone, absolutely right. Puts you into the head-to-head as well. Down we go to 16, exactly the same score as Ian got, taking your total up to 32. Well done.
Little-known facts on Emma Stone. Her real name is Emily, and the reason she had to change her name because there's another actress called Emily Stone. She named herself Emma after her favourite Spice Girl.
I didn't know Baby Spice was the reason she went Emma.
Yeah, she did.
I hope Emma Bunton knows that.
I think she does now.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Janat, 34. Is your score 25 or less? Will get you into the head-to-head. Do you feel like talking us through this board?
No, actually, because I only know one, That one is the singer who won 6 Brit Awards, and that's Ray.
Ray. Ray, says Janat. You get a red line which comes in here. How many of our 100 said Ray? Ray's good. And good enough. Down it goes to 10. Very well done indeed. Taking your total up to 44, getting you into the head-to-head. Brilliant.
Ray is the stage name of Rachel Agatha Keane. Agatha, her grandma, joined her on stage at the Brits when she accepted the Album of the Year award, so well done.
That's nice.
Yeah. Should we go through the board, or
I think we should.
Can you help?
I can do Lewis Hamilton for you.
Yeah, I think you can. That's the Formula 1 champion, of course. And that would have scored you 67. That's why no one did Lewis Hamilton there.
Yeah.
Highest answer on the board. What about the Indian author? Any ideas? Amitav Ghosh is his name.
Very good.
And it's a pointless answer.
Pointless answer.
The only pointless answer on the board, because the final one, which I doubt you know.
I don't think I do.
It is Iga Swiatek. And you scored 3 for
Clearly
that.
brilliant on clay.
Yeah, 3.
Iga Swiatek.
Yes.
Superb. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that brings us to the end of our second round. It means we have to say goodbye to our second pair of the afternoon. And Ian and Sally, it is you to whom we say goodbye. You'll be back next time. We're already looking forward to it. But Ian and Sally, thank you very much indeed. For the remaining 2 pairs, though, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Ian and Akin, Esther and Janat. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £2,750. However, before we play the head-to-head, we have a chance to throw a little bit more money into that jackpot by seeing if we can't find a couple of pointless answers, just for fun. So here goes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many titles of Father Brown stories as they could, Trevor.
I hope you're up in your Father Brown stories. You'll see 6 options. 4 are titles of Father Brown stories written by G.K. Chesterton, 2 of which are scoring, 2 are pointless, and 2 are not titles of Father Brown stories at all. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer. Good luck.
Thank you very much indeed. So, can you spot the pointless Father Brown story titles from these 6 potentials? And we have The Salad of Colonel Cray, The Passion of St. Tibulus, The Vampire of the Village, The Hammer of God, The Worst Crime in the World, and The Ear of Artemis. If anyone knows anything about any of these, now would be a great time to share it with the group.
No idea. Do you know any idea?
My wife has
I do not know
watched
what
every
Father
single
Brown
one, and I don't watch them with her.
OK, Ian and Atkins, over to you. What do you want to nominate?
Choose one.
The Passion of St. Tibulus might be right.
OK, go for that.
OK, The Passion of St. Tibulus.
The Passion of St. Tibulus. I mean, it sounds like the sort of thing. Should we find out? Is that a pointless Father Brown story, Passion of St. Tibulus? Oh, no.
No.
There we are. Esther and Janat?
Yeah, The Salad of Colonel Cray.
The Salad of Colonel Cray. Is that a pointless Father Brown story? It's a Father Brown story. Salad of Colonel Cray. And look at that, very well done indeed. Superb.
Well done.
You looked at each other hopelessly like, no way, no way. But there was a way. Salad, the Colonel Cray. The Salad is a pointless Father Brown story. It's absolutely brilliant. The Passion of St. Tibulus was a red herring, of course. That's actually from Father Ted and not Father Brown. The Vampire of the Village.
Pointless.
Absolutely pointless. Well spotted, sir. The Hammer of God is a Father Brown story, and 5 out of 100 people said so. The Worst Crime in the World, 1 point. And the last one, which clearly isn't a Father Brown story, there is a story called The Eye of Apollo, but no, The Ear of Artemis.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. Well done. You managed to find a pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to the jackpot. And so it now stands at an altogether more satisfactory £3,000. Well, let's find out who'll be playing for that in the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. You are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question, and it concerns percussion instruments from around the world, Trevor.
Yes, we're going to show you 5 pictures of percussion instruments used in music from various parts of the world, together with alternate letters of their names. Please tell us the names of these instruments.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 percussion instruments, and here they come. We have A, S-E-L-D-U. B, T-B-A. C, C-B-S. D, M-R-C-S. And E, T-I-O. Ian and Akin, you will go first.
I only know steel drum.
OK.
Maracas. Do you know any of the others?
No.
It's got to be maracas, isn't it? No, steel drum and maracas.
Steel drum. What about lower?
Go for that.
Yeah, we'll go for a steel drum.
You are going to go for steel drum for A, steel drum. Now then, Esther and Yannick, can you talk us through the rest of that board?
B is tabla and D is maracas.
Yeah, I could not tell you CNA. I just know them as things I've seen in the percussion room.
I think we should go for B then.
Yeah.
Yeah, B tabla.
B, tabla. So we have steel drum versus tabla. Ian and Akin went for steel drum for A. How many of our 100 said that? Steel drum is right. Down it goes 54. Meanwhile, Esther and Yannick have gone for tabla for B. Should we see how many of our 100 said tabla? Tabla is right. And it beats steel drum. Down it goes to 9, single digits even. Very well done indeed, Esther and Yannick. After one question, you are up 1-0.
And they were under pressure to get that right, actually, because you're in a band. Let's be fair. But should we look at this? C. Any ideas, Xander?
You know, I mean, it's an instrument we've all seen and in some cases picked up and played with.
Cabasa.
Cabasa.
And
There
that
we
would
are.
have been a pointless answer.
Yeah.
After that, obviously, maracas, which we got. 81 for maracas. That was the most popular answer.
Yeah.
And the last one, any idea? The Japanese percussion instrument.
I don't know.
Taiko. And it would have scored you 5.
Taiko.
Yeah.
There we are. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. OK, now here comes your second question. Ian and Akin, you have to win this one to stay in the game. Esther and Yannick get to answer it first, so good luck. Our second question is all about Tom Cruise films. Trevor.
Yes, I like this one. We are going to show you the titles of 5 feature films that star Tom Cruise. But we've changed one letter in each word of the title. We'd like you to work out the titles of these films, please.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 Tom Cruise films, and here they are. Altered Tom Cruise films. Fop Guy, Sack Teacher, Vain Mad, Toe Farm, and Use Wire Smut. There we are. Esther and Yannick, you will get to answer first.
Yeah.
The bottom one is Eyes Wide Shut. Rain Man, Jack Reach. The middle one is Rain Man. We want to go for the middle one.
Yep.
I think it's Rain Man.
Rain Man, say Esther and Yannick for the middle one. Now then, Ian and Akin, can you talk us through that board?
Top one is Top Gun. I'm not sure what Sack Teacher is.
Jack Reacher?
Jack Reacher, sorry,
No,
yes, we
no.
got that.
There's no Jake.
No, it's not
No,
Jack.
no.
Yeah, Jack Reacher.
I think the bottom one, I think it's Eyes Wide Shut.
And that's the one we're going to go
That's the one
with.
you're
we're
going to
gonna
go
go
for.
for, yeah.
OK, Eyes Wide Shut. So we have Rain Man versus Eyes Wide Shut. Esther and Yannick have gone for Rain Man. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Rain Man is absolutely right. This is a great answer. Down it goes to 12. Very well done indeed. 12 for Rain Man. Meanwhile, Ian and Akin have gone for Eyes Wide Shut for the bottom one. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Eyes Wide Shut is right. 12 is what it is going to have to beat. And 40 for Eyes Wide Shut. Very well done indeed. Esther and Yannick, after only 2 questions, you are straight through to the final. 2-0.
That surprised me a little bit.
Yeah.
That Eyes Wide Shut was far more popular than
I
Rain
guess
Man.
because it's 3 words.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Should we go through?
Indeed.
Top one?
Top Gun.
Yeah, absolutely. Would have scored you 64. In fact, the highest score on the board.
The next one is Jack Reacher,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Jack Reacher, absolutely. 26, that would have scored you. And the final one missing, this is one that got me a little bit.
Yeah.
I forgot about this one. And it's the only one Ian and Akin could have chosen to have won the point, by the way.
Yes, I'm not surprised. It was the...
Do you want me to tell you?
The Firm.
There you go, The Firm.
Oh,
and it would have
Lord.
scored you 4. The Firm, good film.
Goodness, it was a good film.
Good film, yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round. Ian and Akin, weren't you in precisely this position last time? You were a golden couple. Well, listen, next time, be golden couple and win. I'm sure you will. Thank you so much for playing, Ian and Akin. For Esther and Janat, though, it's time for our pointless final. Huge congratulations, Esther and Janat. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win the pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £3,000. Well, very well done. You contributed to that jackpot with your answer in the bonus round there, so very well done indeed for that. You know, therefore, it would be only right for you to take it home. What lies between you and it in terms of pointless subjects?
If we got the TV show Glee, that would be the best case scenario.
Good.
Honestly, a lot of... Any Ryan Murphy, I think I'd be good
Ryan
with.
Murphy.
Music. Anything music would be good.
Good.
Some kind of films.
Yeah, any sort of media sort of thing, really.
Pop culture.
OK, well, let's see what the selection looks like today. Let's hope. Among these 4, there's something you feel like having a crack at. Bristol trip-hop, AM and PM words, European Premier League footballers, ancient Egypt.
Not football.
What do we think?
I do not know Egypt. I do not know Bristol.
I know Bristol.
I know words.
Words.
I speak them sometimes.
Yeah.
Should we go AM and PM words?
AM and PM words, Trevor.
We're looking for any word with 6 or fewer letters found in the online version of the Collins Dictionary that begins with the letter A and ends with the letter M. Or any word with 6 or fewer letters that begins with the letter P and ends with the letter M. As ever, we will not accept capitalised words such as trademarks or any entries that appear as hyphenated words or 2-word phrases. This is as of August 2024. The very best of luck to you.
Thanks very much, Trevor. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can find 3 pointless answers, we'll throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
Yeah.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
I'm thinking annum, but that is Latin, but if it's common use, it should be in the dictionary.
Okay.
Realistically, what have you got?
Possum, psalm.
Possum. I like that.
Psalm.
What? PSALM. Ooh.
Yeah.
Pneumatic. Mnemonic? No, we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
That's no.
No, that's not worth it.
Annum, possum.
Annum as
psalm.
in...
That could be like
Afton.
anthem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anthem. Psalm. Possum. Yeah.
Wait, we've got 20 seconds left.
Just let it ruminate.
Possum. I was going to go for Purim as well, you know.
No. No. I think we go with what we got.
10 seconds left.
I think we go with... Yeah. Yes? Yes? Maybe?
Yeah, we'll do it.
OK.
OK, sounds like you have your 3 answers. We're going to stop the clock. What answers are you going to give?
Annum.
Annum,
Psalm.
psalm,
And possum.
and possum.
Yeah.
Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
I think psalm.
Psalm we'll put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Possum.
Possum, and then annum goes in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order. And here they are. We have possum, annum, and psalm. Now, if one of these turns out to be pointless, you'll be leaving here with £3,000. What would you like to do with that, Esther? I'm going to ask you first.
I think I'd like to spend it on more band equipment, really. Like a big, proper amp for gigging, maybe even a brand new instrument just to teach myself for fun.
Very good. Janat, how about you?
Same. I might just get myself like a new guitar or something. Just general equipment and just so it can be a little bit easier. Like I can just get some new clothes, you know, be a little bit relaxed for a bit.
Very nice. Good. Well, let's hope one of these answers wins it for you. Possum was your first answer. I mean, obviously, this is words beginning with P, ending with M. Let's see how many of our 100 said possum. Might it be pointless? Well, possum is right. If it goes all the way down to 0, you will leave here with £3,000. Down we go with possum through the teens. We're into single figures with possum, still going down with possum, still going down. Look at that, to 1 for possum. This is amazing. And that was your first answer. Not pointless. That's OK. We have 2 great answers left. Annam is your next answer. We're now on to words beginning with A, ending with M. For £3,000, might Annam be pointless? Well, Annam is right. Possum took us all the way down to 1. Annam, Latin. Something you came up with thinking of your grandmother. Down we go into single figures with Annam. Still going down with Annam. Still going down to... to 1 again. Now, your third answer I thought was absolutely inspired. Psalm. Lovely silent P at the beginning there. Let us hope. Nobody came up with Psalm. For £3,000, please, can it be pointless? OK, possum was right, took us down to 1. Annam was right, took us down to 1. Psalm. Please, go down to 0 for £3,000. Down we go with Psalm. To 5. 5. How can that have 5? Seems ridiculous. It was a brilliant answer. 3 really, really good answers there, but I'm afraid none of them were pointless. I'm so sorry. That means you don't win today's jackpot. However, you do justly win today's pointless trophies. So very, very, very well done for that. And brilliant play, especially in that head-to-head round. Really well done.
How cruel.
I mean, really cruel.
Esther and Yana, I feel so sorry for you. That was so close. Bad luck. Let's have a look at some of the pointless answers, starting with words of 6 or fewer letters that begin with A and end with M. A bloom, affirm, Assam, atrium. All pointless. In fact, every word was pointless apart from the following that all scored points. Arm, aim, alarm, atom, album, alum, asylum, autism, and axiom, as well as the ones you've mentioned. Moving on to words of 6 or fewer letters that begin with P and end with M. Here are some of the pointless answers you could have had. Phenom, phloem, podium, purism.
Podium is right before our eyes.
It was a pointless answer literally in front of you. Most of the other pointless answers were very obscure words, although there was also pre-arm and passim, which you often see in the indexes of books. Very well done to everybody at home who got a pointless answer there.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor, and thank you so much, Esther and Yaddis. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £4,000. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Trevor. And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.